Hello. Today we're going to be taking a field trip to Mount Everest. Before we get started, the first link here will contain a interview from a man named David Brashear, who climbed the mountain himself, and he's going to share his experience. A map of where each of the camps are from base camp to the summit, and there'll be some videos to follow there too, and information about the vanishing glaciers with a video and an elevation map. So if we click on the link, let's begin where it says begin. And the first thing you'll do is watch this short video that David Brashear has for you. And we won't watch it right now, just for time purposes. So it's a short video. It won't take too long to watch. And once you're done with that, click on Trek here. And you'll start by clicking on Lukla. And it will take you to where Lukla is. You press play down here on the bottom of the screen, and it will tell you.
We begin here in the small town of Lukla in Nepal.
And it'll tell you a little about each of the cities. When you're done with that, you'll click down here where it says next Drasali, and it'll take you to the next camp. And then once you go through and watch all those, they're really interesting to listen to and watch. You'll go over and click on glaciers, and then you'll watch a video again by David Brashear, and he'll explain to you the differences from the 1920s and today, the differences in the glaciers of Mount Everest. Then once you're done watching that video, this is just a fun little map to look at. It just shows the different elevations. You can see the summit of Mount Everest is 8.848 meters, and then down here in Dingbosch, it's 8,000. And Dingbosch is 4,430 meters. So it kind of just tells you the variations of height of each of the glaciers. So once you're done with that, you can go back and go to the next slide. And this will tell you a little bit about the first climbers to ever reach the summit of Mount Everest. Their names are Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay. And so you can click on this link here. Take you. You can here's a little bit about Edmund Hillary. Then here's an interview with him. You can read through that. It tells him about how did you have enough energy to climb Mount Everest. I was very fit. I have much climbing experience. And you can continue to read through that. You can relive the trek. He's just talking about his adventure from base camp to the summit. Go ahead and look at that, and then here you can just look at some facts about Mount Everest. There may or may not be a quiz at the end that these facts will come in handy for. I'm not sure yet. There might be a quiz. Just read through those, like at the tallest mountain in the world. Number of people to attempt to climb Mount Everest, approximately 4,000. There's only 660 of them have been successful. 142 people have died, and so on. That's about all you need to know for that. And then you can go to the next slide. And then here's just a little fun activity. You can experience the climb, kind of like Hillary and Norgay and all the other climbers that have climbed Mount Everest. You can go to the link here, and I can even take you through this one. It won't take very long. Start at base camp. And just keep following the path. And once it gets to the Kumbu Ice Fall, it'll tell you about an avalanche that killed many people. And if you look over here on the right, you can read about what they're talking about.
One patient is 20 meters from that. The other patient is 200 meters distance, not elevation, above. Then we're Please repeat that, Joe.
And then once you get done with the dispatch here, you can click here to go continue to summit. And it'll take you the rest of the way up to Mount Everest. And go back to here. And once you finish that, you can go to the next slide. What does it look like? Here's just a short little fun video that it actually shows. It's actually a group of climbers that are making their way to the summit. Just a couple minutes long. I'll show you here. Video right here. You can see a group of climbers over here, there. See how steep the mountain is to climb. And I'll leave the rest of the video for you to watch, so I don't ruin anything for you. And then next slide here is test your knowledge. Here on this link, it's a little short quiz, about 20 questions about Mount Everest. Most of the questions contain information that are from the previous links that we just went over, but there may be a few questions that are over your head and you didn't quite get to that. So when you get to those questions, it's okay if you guess, because once you answer them, like I'll show you here, it'll give a more thorough description of the answer. So you start quiz. How high is the world's tallest mountain? About 29,000 feet. And there, Mount Everest rises 29,035 feet above sea level. Then you just go to the next question. How many people have succeeded in climbing Mount Everest so far? It was more than 2,000. More than 2,200 people have succeeded in reaching the peak of Mount Everest. And you can just continue with that. Like I said, there's 20 questions. Won't take you very long. You'll learn a lot while you do it. Then the last and final slide is now you try. I found a good little game. It's called Everest Climber. You can see if you can make it to the summit. It gives you about 45 seconds to get to the top. The wind's blowing. There's big snowballs falling. It's a little more challenging than you would think, but it shouldn't be too bad.
Come tomorrow.
That's it. And you have to watch this. Quick ad, quick.
First thing I'm gonna do when I become principal is fire you. Shut your mouth, you sassy. Only thing that matters is who has the power.
Who the hell is even running the scoop?
It's all about the students. It's not about you. That might be the way some vice presidents operate. It's not the way I do.
There. Now we're gonna start. So you press play here, and then use your arrows on your keyboard. Oh. And you want to try to pick up the things, the gear on the each slope. Oh no. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Oh, just made it in time. And then there's different levels in that. There's different levels for that game. See how many levels you can get to. You get 3 lives. Each time you get hit with a snowball, you lose a life, and hope you have fun. So, and the next slide is just standard there. So, hope you had fun exploring Mount Everest. Thank you.